What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks so much for tuning back in. I know it's been a while. I've been really busy with my tournament schedule. I actually went to Japan, went on an awesome fishing trip. But yeah, here we are. I just figured I'd put together a quick video on some stuff that have culminated over the past couple months between Amiya, Tackle Warehouse, and a couple local retailers. So yeah, if you guys haven't already, just real quick, subscribe to my channel if you have not already. I really like posting rod reviews, gear reviews, unboxings. I'm trying to get more on the content, on the water content. So really looking forward to that. Have a lot new footage, especially from this tournament season. So, anyways, with that, guys, I have social media as well. Follow me on Jadlu Bassin on TikTok and Instagram. So, with that being said, let's just get straight into this. Honestly, I don't even remember half the stuff that's in here. It's been a little bit. I haven't gotten a chance to throw some of this, but right off the bat, we'll get started. And stay towards the end. I got a couple really juicy ones I'm really excited to go out there and throw. But anyways, let's get started with this. So I guess first off, we'll start with this guy. And I got a couple of these. These are the Berkeley Swamp Lords. I saw Jordan Lee was really promoting these. They're actually... what are these by? These are by Bobby Lane, actually. But Jordan Lee was really promoting these online a lot. And they're actually really cool. I think I already have one open over there, but let's open this guy up real quick. What really attracted me to these frogs is that they're super soft. Oh, okay, well, they got it taped down there, but let's take this tape off. Yeah, they packaged this really well. There we go. Anyways, I love how soft these frogs are. And what the cool thing about these frogs are too is that, all of it says it has, oh yeah, a sealed hook shank, which is really helpful. A lot of frogs, you'll throw them out there all day and they'll just get waterlogged and you constantly have to reel it back in, squeeze all the water out. Reel it back in, squeeze all the water out. This, hopefully I shouldn't have the problem with. And it's a really nice size. I think it's only, what is this? It says 2.6 inches and I think it's a ½ ounce. I think. Either 3/8 or ½ ounce, but either way, you get a great casting distance on this. You guys already know I'm going to throw this on my 7.3 extra heavy X Pride B. I'm not sure, actually, that reel, the 200M, I might swap it out with the new 150M that's getting released at ICAST this year. So I'm really excited for that. Let's see, stay tuned. Also, speaking of that, I actually updated my rod lineup quite a bit since the last video, my Arsenal video. So stay tuned for that. I got a lot of cool rods coming in, and yeah, I guess we'll get some more gear reviews as the season goes on. Moving on, anyways. Okay, let's go to this guy. So I really like throwing finesse paddle tails and stuff like that, especially in the spring. Straight grass flats and shallow grass flats, clear water. And this year in a couple terms, I threw this guy a lot. This is the Outcast Tackle Goldeneye Swimmerhead. This is a 3/16 ounce, a 2/0. So usually I'm throwing like 2.75 to 3.3-inch paddle tails on this guy, like Hi-Tex and X-Zone Swammers, which actually are not in this box. I got a whole pack of X-Zone Swammers that I actually already opened up and started using catching fish on, but that was another thing. But yeah, no, I really love these guys. What's cool about these guys, and I'll open this up if I can figure out how to do it. Oh, here. Really good packaging on a lot of this stuff. Outcast Tackle has some awesome, awesome stuff. There we go. So obviously it's a Goldeneye, right? But it's got, oh, you know what's interesting? I just noticed this. That is insane. I don't know if you can tell, but that line tie is, it's probably paint. I'll just chip it out, but that's not, that's a fluke for sure. Let's see the other one. I wonder if it's the same thing with the other. There's no way they're both, okay, this one's actually a little more open. It's just a little paint on it. Yeah, fine. Okay, so let's use that one. So what's cool about this is that they got an awesome Gamakatsu hook in this. And what really makes this attractive, obviously other than the Goldeneye, the vertical line tie, is the hook, or the bait keeper on this is really nice. So you got that metal piece over here that you'll see standard. And you also have something on the actual shank of the hook itself right there. So you kind of have like a triple grip on there. And also this has like a ramped lip over here. So especially, like coming through rocks and, just grass and stuff too. It's not like a ball head, which I actually have more of over here. It's not like a ball head. So it'll come through grass a little easier. But yeah, you don't have to super glue any finesse swim baits on this or anything, which is really nice. But yeah, this is the Outcast Tackle Golden Eye Swimmer Head. So let's move on. Sticking on the topics of swim bait heads, I had to get, so I actually ran out, I had to get more of these, but there weren't too many in stock. And so I actually realized that they had the Scottsboro Hellfire heads. And what's really cool about these, take it out of the pack, is, and this is something I've been looking for. They have a lot of this style swim bait hook, but I just need something with a little bit better quality. This is also made with the owner hook. You can see right there, it's got like a little screw lock there. Vertical line tie. Again, this is the traditional like a round ball head, where the other one was a little more unique, where it's got like a pointed head, come through back grass better. But this is just, I love this Sticky Shark owner hook on here, and you got the screw lock over there, so your plastics aren't gonna come off. You don't really have to super glue them on there either. You know, a lot of times I'll get like short strikes or fish are just pulling your tails off, so you don't have to worry about it coming off. If they pull the tail off, just rip the bait off, but this isn't gonna come off, which is really cool. So I'm really excited to throw that as well. Again, I'll probably throw these little finesse paddle tail swim baits. I could throw on my 842 NRX Plus, which I don't think was in my last video, but that's a rod, man. I've been catching a lot of fish on that. It's such a sick rod. And all these swim bait hooks are falling out. But anyways, yeah, so that is it for the jig heads for now. All right, let's go over here. Speaking on hooks, VMC ringed HD wide gaff. So I had another unboxing video where I think I had 2 and 3 odds, if I remember correctly. These hooks are phenomenal. I love these hooks. I've used them for a couple months all spring. Man, like flipping and like short, like I've been flipping under docks with my bottom contact too. Man, these hooks, it's just so easy. Like you can, I mean, it's not like you're really seeing what's going on underwater, but it's not more about the natural action. It's just, these keep the fish pinned. Like it's, you have, there's a picture on the back here. So you have this little ring on top. And I already went through my other video, you can check it out, but like all the specs and stuff, I was going through this hook, but it's a solid hook, man. And you gotta make sure you get the HD, because you will bend out hooks if you don't get the right, or if you get the regular wire. So just get the HD version. I got these in a 4-aught and a 5-aught as well. I'm actually gonna try and throw some like poop baits with it. So I'm really excited to do that. Just, you know, like short range underneath docks and laydowns and stuff like that. Anyways, enough about that. I love that hook. Now, speaking of things I love, Beast Coast Little Magnums. Man, these jigs are phenomenal. Let me pull one out for you. I've probably been through this already, at least once on my channel before. But this is actually a newer color offering that Beast Coast collaborated with Omnia, and it's called Omnia Camo Magic. And it's super sick because it's got the silicone strand tabs, and it's also got a little bit of living rubber, so it's like half and half. So that's really cool. Beast Coast, I mean, it's like, it doesn't look like it's hand tied. It's got the rubber collar on, but it's hand tied underneath. It's got an awesome, it's almost like the jackhammer plastic keeper over there. I don't know if you can tell. Weed guard is solid. It's not too stiff, not too finessey. And yeah, I mean, obviously, as you can tell, this is a 3/4 ounce. I just wanted 3/4 ounce. Like, I've been flipping a lot more submerged milfoil patches and stuff like that, a little bit more offshore, like that, you know, 10 to 15 foot range. So I just want something that's going to penetrate a little bit more now that the milfoil, the grass is kind of getting a little more thicker too. Just something to punch through a little easier. But man, I love these tungsten jigs. These are my favorite flipping jigs, like best on the market, hands down. Although I know Seth Fighter, Josh Douglas, and a couple other elite guys are coming up with a new company called Black Sheep, and I'm really excited to try some of their stuff coming out. But stay tuned for that. Let's see. We'll have to do another boxing maybe once they release some of their stuff. All right. Enough about the sharp stuff. Let's move on to soft stuff. Soft stuff. So Yum Dingies. Can't go wrong with them, right? I usually go with the Senkos, Yamamoto Senkos, but I really wanted to pick up something for like Texas rigs. And honestly, I don't really need like Senkos for Texas rig. You already have a weight at the end of it. I'm like, why am I gonna waste money paying premium for Senkos when I could just get some Yum Dingies, right? And just flip with these. It's the same thing. You're really going for profile. And I got this in green pumpkin blue. Fish where I'm at really either really love to eat green pumpkin red or green pumpkin blue, but whatever you do, a little chartreuse on the tail really helps. Pro tip there. But yeah, you guys know what Yum Dinger looks like. It's nothing new. I just got a pro pack. This is a 30 pack, so I figure I'm not gonna run out anytime soon. Yeah, just Texas rig, EWG hook. Probably end up using one of these ring wide gap hooks. It's gonna be awesome setup. Just braid to leader probably. Flip it underneath docks and lay down and stuff like that. It's been great. Just in some grass. All right, next up, almost at the end here, we got X Zone. So I'm really big into shaky head. I love shaky heads. Man, I could just drag a shaky head behind the boat, or it's just I honestly do not get bored of it. I just love taking the bottom, counting rocks, as they say. So I got a couple packs of the 6-inch Deception Worm, and this is in the green pumpkin blue flake. This is 6 inches, and what's cool about these worms is that, and with a lot of the X Zone plastics, is that they have either a neutrally buoyant or they float. No, this actually floats. It literally says on the package. Brandon Paul likes to yell at you. It floats. So, let's take one out here. It's super soft too. I mean, it's like really, really nice and pliable. I mean, it's just gonna dance in the water, and it floats too, which is awesome. So I don't have to worry about getting some Z-Man stuff or elastic, worrying about getting those on top of bait keepers and stuff like that. It's annoying. It's a pain in the butt, especially with the screw lock jig heads. I mean, it's impossible to get those on. I know Z-Man makes special ones, but then again, you have to worry about the hook penetrating through the plastic, and it's just kind of a pain sometimes. I love X Zone Plastics. They're definitely one of my favorite soft plastic companies. From this, the Muscleback Finesse Craw to the Pro Swammers. I mean, they have such a good lineup of baits, and I'm really excited for this. So, shaky head heaven with these worms. All right, coming towards the end here. This, I'm actually excited for. So, this is actually a very common bait. It's a Berkley Max Scent Power Bait. Wait, it's Berkley Power Bait Max Scent Flatworm. What a name. Infamous, right? I honestly, I'm a big believer in scent, and I don't know why I never picked these up. Honestly, I throw more Texas rig drop shots, so more you like warble. I mean, actually not warble, robo worms, missile baits, which technically is robo worm. They collabed. I love the magic worms for that, but actually, guess I've never smelled these before. By the way, I thought it was gonna be stronger. Interesting. Let's take one out. Okay, so I got the 3.25, and oh wow, it's actually really wet. No way, I don't know if you can tell, it's like juicy. What the heck? Oh, wow, okay. I mean, people swear by this. So yeah, I just got a green pumpkin. And the reason I actually stocked up on this is because Tackle Warehouse is selling these for $3 a pack. 10 worms for $3. I think usually they're like what, $8, $9, $10. So I bought a bunch of packs of these and just stocked up on them. So I got like 50 or 60 worms here. People swear by them, and honestly, I needed a new nose hook drop shot bait. I throw drop shot a lot, so I figured this is what everyone swears, but I should check them out. And honestly, can't go wrong with them scenting it. I'll probably end up dyeing this tails chartreuse. It'll be money, absolute money. All right, coming to the end here. Do I even need to say anything about these? All right, these are like really hyped up right now. These are like trendy. I mean, it's been like a couple months since they came out, but I actually haven't gotten a chance to throw one of these. This is the Z-Man Evergreen Collaboration Jackhammer Baby Jack. And I guess the blade size on this, what is it, 25% smaller? It's just basically, you guys have heard enough about it. You had this thrown in your face probably multiple times already online. Smaller blade on the front. Let's just take a look. I'll open one up here. I got a couple of these. And I love this color, green pumpkin shed. This is go-to. Anything like green pumpkin with white, or a little bit of chartreuse, something like that. It's phenomenal in the waters that I fish. Yeah, and you can see right there, the blade is super small. It's almost like a Mini Max, but obviously a more premium version of a Mini Max. Yeah, it's basically the same components as a jackhammer. Oh, interesting. Huh, I don't know if I ever noticed this. Down here, there's like a little bit extra lead there, so I'm not sure if that's how they're containing this size to make it smaller, but that's not something I noticed before. But from what I've heard, this is supposed to chatter a lot quieter through it. The vibration is going to be a lot more subtle. Obviously a lot more stealthy, downsized profile. I believe it's a 2-aught or 3-aught hook in here. Yeah, 3 decoy hook. Wow, so that's pretty nice. Got a really nice hook in here. Obviously, phenomenal bait keeper over there. Sharp hook. Definitely decoy egg snap over here. I mean, yeah, you can't really go wrong with this. I'm excited to catch fish with this. The only gripe I have about the jackhammer in general, just this, the jackhammers in general, the paint comes off of this so easily, especially after a long day of yours ripping through grass. Man, this is gonna get chipped up and it's just gonna turn silver. And I don't really like silver blades. I like these painted dark blades like green pumpkin or even a black I'm fine with. I don't like super shiny blades for some reason. It's just I seem to catch more fish on painted blades or darker blades. But let's see. I mean, I'm sure there's solutions. I could always, I guess, Sharpie it if I really wanted to, or just paint it over some black nail polish. Who knows? But yeah, the jackhammers, can't go wrong with it. Fish catchers, historically proven, right? Tournament proven. Now, for the piece de resistance, this is not a newer bait, but it's a newer color, and I've actually never thrown this bait before, and that's going to be the Megabass Karashi. So I'm really excited, and this is actually the newer color from Tactical Bassin called Juvie Gill. It was actually not available anywhere. I found it at a local retailer. But man, I'm really excited to throw this. It's a 3/16 ounce bait. Let's just take it out of the pack real quick. And my hands are that max. It's like it smells like bad breath. Like, I don't know. Do these fish like just things that smell like bad breath? I mean, I know they like garlic and stuff like that, and like anise oil, but dang. Okay, cool. So this is Juvie Gill. Really cool color. Obviously bluegill oriented. It's what bass are eating in my lakes and ponds and smaller bodies of water here. So, I mean, honestly, I don't even know. People rave about this. I got another buddy, and he swears by these. He like throws these all day, and it's like a little like twitch bait on the top. So essentially, it's subsurface, and it's just going all over the place. And it's supposed to be like a subsurface fluke, or like a hard fluke, like a jerk, not a jerk bait, but like it's like a walking bait, like a subsurface walking bait. Man, these hooks are tiny. So you got like a feathered treble in the back and like a, what is that, like a size 8 probably in the front. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna test this out. I wonder if adding a split ring to the front make it like dart around more, but I'm gonna just try doing it out of the box how it is. But yeah, I'm really excited to throw this. That is the Megabass Karashi. Let me know if you guys have thrown this around a lot. Obviously, like I said, I have no experience throwing this, but I'm really excited to start throwing it. Let me know what you guys throw it on. Definitely gonna be throwing it on the spinning setup. Probably like a medium light with these light wire hooks here. Let's get this back in the box. These hooks are so sharp. But anyways, guys, that's it for the video today. There's a bunch of other stuff that I've gotten. I've already taken out packages that I've already fished with, caught fish on. But yeah, guys, I mean, like I said, I got a lot of other content coming up. I've been fishing a lot of tournaments, so apologies I haven't been uploading too much. But follow me on my social media. I'll probably be posting a lot more content there too. Again, that's Jadu Bass on Instagram and TikTok. Thanks for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Peace.